Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you guys have been having a great day so far. I certainly have. I'm pretty excited today. I get to go see some circus stuff. It's gonna be great, but that's not why I'm here, you guys. Why I'm here is because I wanted to do a video on the updated, confirmed Galar Region Pokedex now, and there are a lot of Pokemon. So, yeah. Basically, before I get into this video, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the videos. It really means a lot to me, as well as you know, go like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike the video if you didn't enjoy it, comment your thoughts, as well as share the videos. It would really help me out, and subscribe to the channel. We're inching our way closer to 100, so I think we're in the mid 60s right now, but I think we can get there fairly easily by the end of September. So yeah, having said that, you guys, let's get right into the video. So there are actually a lot more Pokemon than I realized after the recent trailers and updates. There's a lot more, so I'm not gonna go through every Pokemon, but I will kind of give you guys my thoughts on the ones I find at least more interesting, because as you can see, there's a lot of Pokemon, so I can't give my thoughts on all of them, but I will give my thoughts on as many of them as I can. So we have the three starters. That's not surprising. We have Corviknight, Gossifleur, Eldegoss, Wooloo, Dreadnought, Yamper, Impidimp, Roly-Poly, Alcremie, Duraludon, Morpeko, Zigzagoon, Linoon, Obstagoon. So I'm actually surprised that Weezing isn't on here either. I think he is actually a little bit further down. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, so for me, like, just going off of the first couple so far, these are all Pokemon we've seen now in the trailers. They're all Pokemon that have been revealed as revealed as in the new Pokemon, not just showcased in the trailer. But we obviously have the Charizard line because of Leon, and it doesn't make sense to have the not to have like Charmander, Charmeleon in the games when you can get a Charizard. I don't know why a game would do that, but this leads me to believe, as well as paired with some of the rumors that we've seen floating around, that every starter will be in the game, every single one of them. So if one of those starters just so happens to be a fan favorite, don't worry about it. Game Freak's got you covered there. But yeah, so we kind of just, there's the classics like the Pikachu, the Ninetales. Diglett we know is in there because there's literally a giant Diglett statue. We know Machamp is in there because we saw Machop and Machoke, so it stands to reason that Machamp is in the games. Some of them we just straight up saw, like Weezing, for example, or Rhydon, and Rhyperior, actually, we just straight up saw. Same thing with Gyarados, Lapras. Now here's what I find interesting, is that Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon are all on here. And by the way, this is Serebii.net. And we actually have, as far as I know, we have no confirmation of these Pokemon being in the games. Real quickly before this video, I tried to find a source where it actually had an Eevee or its various evolutions, one of its various evolutions in the games, and I couldn't find one. Not at least one that was confirmed to be true. So I find this interesting now that Eevee is in the Pokedex, as well as all of its evolutions. And this is excluding any potential, evolutions that we may get from the new games. So I find this interesting that Eevee's in here. But yeah, just kind of scrolling down. So there's no Galarian Hoot because we've seen that there's just regular Hoots in the game. However, rumor is that there's a Galarian Noctowl circulating around in the fan base. So that's one thing to keep an eye out for, because I actually can't remember if there is a Noctowl that we see in the trailer, so I actually cannot say for certain that there's going to be a Galarian Noctowl, but that's what the rumor is. Unless one of you guys, if you guys know if there's a Noctowl that we see in the trailers or anything officially released by Pokemon, please let me know. So I can at least correct myself and not seem like an idiot in front of everyone. Yeah. So Tyranitar, obviously, we've seen in the trailers. Wangle's a big one that people have been complaining about. Okay, so I find this one interesting because I don't actually recall seeing a Gallade officially revealed to us. Like, we see it in the games officially. But it stands to reason that, you know, since we have Gardevoir in the game, you know, we know that Ralts and Coralia will also be in the game. And if Ralts and Coralia will also be in the game, it stands to reason that Gallade will be in the game. So I'm at least happy with that because Gallade is one of my favorite Pokemon, as well as Gardevoir, as you guys may know from the channel banner. So I'm happy to see that, you know, Gallade will be making a return, as well as a couple others on my favorited Pokemon. Wow, this list is longer than I thought it would be. Mostly Gen 5 Pokemon that I personally am happy to see come back, like all of the Gen 5 Pokemon. I actually really enjoyed Gen 5 as a whole and the Pokemon that it had, with the exception of a couple, but that's not because they were bad, it's just because I didn't care. Glad to see Haxorus in the games. We know Dino is in the games because I think I don't recall seeing a Hydreigon in the game, but we do know that Game Freak is doing a version exclusives code thing if you were to buy both physical games, like the package deal, the double deal, not two games individually, the double deal that come together. You'll actually get two codes. One of them is giving you Dino, which is version exclusive to Shield, and Tyranitar, which is version exclusive to Sword. I think I could have them flip-flopped, but basically, because they're version exclusives, the codes will allow you to have Tyranitar or Hydreigon in the opposite game. Basically, is how we know Dino is in the games. As well as we've seen Tyranitar, so yeah. As well as Gumi is also a version exclusive. I can't remember to which one at the moment, but I know that she's a version exclusive. She's kind of, I don't know why I'm scrolling past her when I'm talking about her. She is in one of the games, in that she's only in Sword or Shield, not Sword and Shield. So, yeah, there's that. Noivern, I'm actually low-key kind of glad to see come back, because I really hate bat Pokemon, like the BAT, not BAD. Bat Pokemon like Crobat. Well, I don't hate Crobat actually. I actually really like Crobat, but Zubat. I can't remember the other ones right now. But yeah, so I'm really glad to see that Noivern's actually making it back into the games, because I actually really liked Noivern as a Pokemon. I really do. Excuse me. So the fact that Noivern is in the games and not like a Zubat makes me happy. Makes me really happy to see that. Excuse me. But yeah, we also have Wishiwashi making a return, so I'm wondering, does that also mean, I'm assuming that also means the school form of Wishiwashi. It doesn't make sense to include it otherwise, because its ability is literally schooling. There are a couple Pokemon in here that I thought were pretty cool. Jangmo-o is also going to be one of the Pokemon that is version exclusive. So when we got the news of version exclusives, they gave us 4, and I repeat, 4 pseudo legendaries. 2 of them are version exclusives. Well, all of them are version exclusives, but 2 of them are in each game. In that, Jangmo-o, Gumi, Tyranitar, and Dino. I don't know why I say the first stages for all of them except for Tyranitar. I don't know why. But yeah, Kommo-o, Tyranitar, Goodra, and Hydreigon will all be coming back, but they're all version exclusive, and there's 2 each, like 2 per game. But yeah, that's how we know Jangmo-o is coming back. And so yeah, we know Zachi and Zamazenta will be in there. Mew as well, supposedly. I actually don't know where I saw the Mew coming back, but that's the entire confirmed list. I really wanted to do like a 2-part thing where it's like I go through each one and my thoughts on it, but then I'm like, those videos are gonna be forever. Like, they're gonna be really long, and I'm not sure how much you guys wanted to see that. So let me know your guys' thoughts, as well as what comment down below if when we see newer trailers and newer updates, if they release or reveal newer Pokemon, or that they show us that some old Pokemon will be coming back and will therefore be added to this list. Let me know if you guys want like a 2 or 3 part video with my thoughts on each one of them. I want to do something like that, but I'm not sure it is worth it to do something like that because of just how many Pokemon we already have in here. Like, that's a lot. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are, as well as subscribe to the channel, you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.